Hello and welcome to Insnrg Spare Parts. Today we're going to be unboxing the new VI Chlorinator. So let's pop this open. Just be careful if you use a knife of any sort to open a package. Be careful not to cut the contents inside. I don't know if you've been to the supermarket and you've seen cuts in packages. That's because they open them up with a knife. All right. So there's a bit of packaging in here to look after it. We'll put that aside and we'll reuse that for some shipping later. Here we have the Chlorinator cell. Now let me take that out and show that to you. This is a Chlorinator cell, and after a few years these need to be replaced. So you can have a look in your manual to see exactly how long these last. I believe they have a 2-year warranty, or depending on which one, maybe a 3-year warranty. So have a look in your manual to check that. These have been tested, so you don't need to worry about whether or not these work. They have indeed been tested. In fact, if you have a look, you might see a little bit of water and stuff inside them. This one here, it does say what it is. On here, it says T25. This is a 25-gram cell. So it is for the VI25, this one. So let's put that aside. That is your Chlorinator cell. And then what we have here, I'll just open that up for you. As you can see in here, this is what's called a peristaltic pump, this one, a peristaltic pump. And what it does is it pumps the acid so that you don't have to do that yourself. So it's got all these other bits here attached to it. We can see here we have a control cable. We have the tubing, and this end, that end there goes into your 15-litre drum. If you've got a 5-litre drum, you can purchase smaller ones of these from our website, but typically people use a 15-litre drum, and that goes straight into it. And then the other end of that goes into your pipe work as well. So make sure it's the last thing to go when you're plumbing it in. Oh, here we go. Here's your 5-litre one if you need it. It's in there with the attachment screws. So there we go. You don't need to buy one. If you do use the 5-litre, you can just use the one that is in here with the wall attachment screws. More screws in here, more wall attachment screws, and the manual as well. There's your manual. Now for the control units. We're going to give the packaging aside once again. But before we do, I'm just going to pull these two out. So inside both of these we have a probe. So we have a probe or sensor. One is for your chlorine, that is the ORP sensor, that's this one here. Okay, that's your green ORP or chlorine sensor. We're not going to talk about the difference in this video about ORP or chlorine, but that is your ORP sensor. And there we have your pH sensor. Now I'm just going to put the box aside and take out the last thing in here. Here we are. So this is the main control unit. This is the new VI Chlorinator, this one. It does have a different design to it, and it is very nice. So you can see we can open up here to get to the controls, and on here there's a lot of different plugs underneath. I'll show you the underneath there. You can see that's where everything plugs into. The VI Chlorinator comes with 3 separate power plugs of its own to control 3 different things. You might have a UV on here, UV sanitizer, it could be lights or something else. So you've got your 3 ports on there to run other products as well. So this is everything for your VI Chlorinator by Insnrg. So if you jump onto Insnrg Spare Parts, you'll be able to get your hands on one of these beautiful things. And these, obviously with the sensors, take care of all sorts of things. So you don't need to do much maintenance on your pool at all. Automates your chlorine, automates your acid, the 2 primary things you need to do on a daily and weekly basis in your swimming pool. So get your hands on one of these and minimise the work you need to do looking after your pool.